Hello everybody, my name is Rostislav, I'm with West State Lviv. We help international people find a new home in Lviv. In this episode I'm going to share my day-to-day experience working with real estate rental in Lviv, and I will share some breakdown to other areas of Ukraine as well. We will start from the domestic migration of Ukrainians. As you know, Ukraine is a big country. It has around 40 million people, and around 10 million people are officially displaced from their previous place of living. They've left to more safer areas like Western Ukraine, part of Central Ukraine, or abroad. Many have returned to Ukraine though, so that Western Ukraine is very populated now. It's also a humanitarian hub. And I would also like to split Ukraine into three different areas. First type of area would be safe area, which is again Western Ukraine, parts of Central Ukraine. There are also like previously occupied areas like Kyiv region, Sumy region, Chernihiv region, and also frontline areas. We'll begin from the frontline areas. As you probably know, it's pretty unsafe there. It's one of the biggest wars in Europe since Second World War, so that makes it very unsafe, and I would recommend nobody from you to go there except if you are a volunteer or you volunteer fighter and you came to support Ukraine with this. Otherwise, if you are a usual civilian or a tourist, I wouldn't recommend you to go there, just to hot there. So, regarding the areas previously occupied by the Russians and who were successfully expelled from these areas, there is very limited infrastructure because they've been there like around 1 month. So, and there was some serious military action took place, and I wouldn't recommend. Would advise that there is limited price. In April, May, it was around 50% of the previous rental prices because people still concerned that they could come back. So it means decrease of price. Still, not many people come there, and there is, well, the rental market offers very good prices in these areas. Regarding the safer areas, I remember the first days it was literally crazy, really crazy. I'm very sad to see this happening in Ukraine. We've had so many refugees, we help so many people. Every day to our phones called like around 20-30 people and 10 more messages in different social medias daily. You know, it was March, it was so heavy in regards of demand that we couldn't manage to help everybody. We were sharing like this piles of phone numbers to different groups just to help people so they could find home, and we had huge spike. I've never seen such prices in my career. And it was very difficult to find an apartment. Only with a realtor could you find an apartment in mid-March or beginning of March, and it was not easy. And for people it was very difficult too. Many of them saw tragedy. And so also in the beginning of March start to come different humanitarian organizations like Doctors Without Borders, Project Hope, Team for Ukraine, and many more. Thanks to you guys, we've helped. Thank you for coming and helping Ukraine. Also there was UN mission and many more. We were glad to help many people find apartments here. It was time of high prices, like in March it was like 2-3 times more than usual, and there were around 30% people who gave it apartments for free. There were 20% of people who just left without giving apartment to somebody, and around 20-30% who actually skyrocketed this price because there was high demand, and well, obviously there were a queue before each apartment. So something like this. I wouldn't advise. I wouldn't how to put it. I wouldn't want anybody to see something like this happening in your country. Not to nobody. It was so terrible. Okay. It was April and March where the prices were like double. Okay, then there is May, June, July, where everything is stabilized. There is like less people who looking for some expensive rent. There's high demand for not expensive rent. And right now, what $500 can get you? They can get you for one room or one bedroom apartment. Like, if you want something better, you could get something better for $600. In this case, it would be a new building, usually one bedroom, usually nice view, usually close to city center. If it's away from city center of view, it will be even better. It could be like part of house. It could be like place with some terrace. In case of $700-800, this money could get you 2-bedroom apartment, nice inside, and it pretty good standard. Another point is the drop of the national currency. Since the start of the war, it was around 26 hryvnias per US dollar. Now it's around 40 hryvnias per US dollar. Some landowners trying to lock their price as exchange rate, as a commercial exchange rate, because we have the state bank rate which is now 36.56, okay, which is 36 hryvnias, 56 coins, and the commercial rate is around 40 hryvnias per dollar. So we have many asking to lock their the rent in hryvnias to preserve, but many landowners trying to go by the current exchange rate because they don't know what would happen next. Some landowners chose to keep their prices the same, and now it's 30% down basically if they kept it in hryvnias. So it's a bit interesting story. And I think that since we still have this war, prices in Lviv will still be high. Not very high, they are just a bit higher than before the war, like 5-10% up, not more than this. So it's not extremely high, and if you pay it's a commercial rate, it will be even better for you. It wouldn't change for you at all. Because again, we have 30% difference in case of hryvnias, and if you pay it in by the commercial rate, you will be able to pay almost the same money. And if your landowner has increased prices, it's a good time to tell to your landowner that he should decrease it. Otherwise, you will find something better, or we can help you find something better. You know, so looking at my prediction of this market, I think that still Western Ukraine is safer. We don't know how long this war shall continue. Rental price will be more or less stable in Lviv. More or less stable. And since if you are able to pay in dollars or at the commercial rate, you will be able to get good deals and live a good life here. And I think it would continue for the next half of year, and then we will see. We don't know. I actually made another video about sales market, so you could have a look at this too. If you are a humanitarian organization or if you seeking for yourself, we could help you as well. So feel free to get in touch with us. We'll find you best deal within your criteria and within your price range. And also get us some love, we really need it. Drop your question at the comment below and give us these reactions so we know that we should carry on our filming and we could do more episodes like this. Let's stay in touch. Glory to Ukraine.